You must have heard about the ketogenic diet and its benefits for weight loss. If you're thinking to know more about the keto diet and its potential benefits and side effects, you have come to the right place. We'll answer all these questions for you and leave you with a solid understanding of the diet. We recommend you to see the entire video to not miss out on some very important information on supporting this diet and managing side effects. So coming up, everything you need to know about keto diet. This video is brought to you by Good Health Corner. At Good Health Corner, we bring research health information in a simplified manner that is easy to understand. If you like what you see here, we request you to support us by clicking the like, subscribe and the bell button. This will ensure that you get notified every time we release a video. Disclaimer: the health statements made in this video and the site are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease. They are solely for informational purposes. Always consult your doctor before implementing any treatment protocol. A ketogenic diet is a high-fat, low-carb and moderate protein diet. Recent studies have shown the benefits of following a ketogenic diet, starting from weight loss to improvement in diabetes. This diet is most commonly used to lose weight without restricting calorie intake. But to understand keto diet, first we need to understand what are ketones. So what are ketones? Ketones are produced as a result of a metabolic response in the liver. It is produced when the body senses low glucose and as a response starts leveraging the fat sources for energy. And in doing so, it converts fats to ketones for energy. This state is called ketosis and happens in a low carbohydrate environment when fats are broken down for energy. And what is the mechanism of ketosis? The blood glucose and the glycogen stores, which are the body's stored sugar, are depleted when one goes low carbohydrate, observes fast, or does strenuous exercises. The body needs energy to function, and when the glucose stores run dry, it turns to the fats to be burned for fuel. At this stage, the body goes through a process called beta oxidation, where dietary and body fat is broken down for energy. The body here uses fatty acids and other compounds formed in the liver to produce ketones for energy. This is why people go for a keto diet and limit the intake of carbohydrates to boost ketone production. So by ketosis and utilizing fat for energy, the body does not store fat, which is the main culprit for weight gain. Plus, it leverages the fat stores of the body for energy, which reduces body fat levels and results in weight loss. So, what is ketogenic diet? A ketogenic diet is one where carbohydrate consumption is highly restricted, along with moderate protein and high fat to lead to a state of ketosis using fat reserves for energy. The brain as an organ requires a lot of energy, and ketones are extremely important for the brain. The brain uses either ketones or glucose for energy. You can also achieve ketosis by fasting, but the ketogenic diet's advantage is that it helps to achieve the same objective without fasting and going hungry. This diet leaves you satiated and you don't go hungry for weight loss. You have sustained energy all throughout the day and at the same time lose those stubborn pounds. But the question is, keto diet, is it right for you? Individuals with certain health conditions or under medication need to check with the doctors before embarking on a keto diet. Individuals on diabetes medication should check with the doctors. The reason is, with ketogenic diet, the body is depleted of glucose. So in such a case, medication to further lower blood glucose can cause medical issues. Generally, it is seen that reducing blood glucose and weight loss leads to a reduction in blood pressure. So keto diet can reduce blood pressure, and individuals on blood pressure medication need to work closely with their doctors before implementing a keto diet. Individuals with high LDL cholesterol may need to check with their physicians before getting into a keto diet. There are instances where the LDL value in such individuals were raised on starting keto diet. And it is generally not recommended to make any such dietary changes while one is pregnant or breastfeeding. The baby needs nutrition from all kinds of food sources, and it is not advisable to restrict any specific food category. Let's understand the types of ketogenic diet. Standard ketogenic diet. This diet is very low in carbohydrates with high fat content and moderate protein. The carbohydrates in this diet are restricted to less than 10 to 15%, while the fat content can be as high as 70 to 75% with a 20% protein content. The majority of the calories in this diet comes from fat for it to be ketogenic in nature. Well-formulated ketogenic diet. This is formulated by a leading researcher in ketogenic diet, Steve Phinney. The objective of this diet is to have the correct ratios of fat, proteins and carbs to have the best ketosis. MCT ketogenic diet. MCT stands for medium chain triglycerides, which are found in coconut oil. This diet focuses on the use of MCT as a primary fat delivery component of the diet. This diet has uses in epilepsy as MCT produces more ketones per gram than typical fats. Calorie-restricted ketogenic diet. This is the standard ketogenic diet but with a twist of restricting calorie intake. Cyclical ketogenic diet. This diet is specifically for athletes and individuals on high-energy workouts. In this diet program, few days of the week involve more carbohydrates than the rest of the days. For instance, 5 days of the ketogenic diet with 2 days of more carbs than usual. This is specifically done to replenish the body of glycogen for athletes involved in strenuous exercises. Targeted ketogenic diet. This diet also has its foundation in the standard ketogenic diet, but the carbs are consumed around workout times. So this approach places this diet between a standard and a cyclical keto diet. This diet is based on the science that carbs are utilized more efficiently before or after an exercise and is required to meet the energy muscles demand during such strenuous activity. High protein ketogenic diet. In this diet, the protein percentage is more than a standard ketogenic diet. This diet includes proteins upwards of 35% with 60% fat and 5% carbohydrates. It is believed that this diet is most effective for weight loss. More research needs to be conducted to understand the health benefits and risks associated with this diet. Though this gives a broad understanding of the different forms of the ketogenic diet, the one which is mainly followed is the standard ketogenic diet. And all the discussions in this video will be around the use of the standard ketogenic diet. Now let's understand the 10 benefits of ketogenic diet. Losing weight. A ketogenic diet can affect weight loss either by boosting metabolism or by reducing appetite. Since the ketogenic diet consists of high in fat foods, it can give a feeling of fullness to the individual and more satiety. This may lead to a reduction of hunger-stimulating hormones, and as a result, there may be a reduced appetite and subsequent weight loss. It is seen from studies that the ketogenic diet leads to more weight loss than following a standard low-fat diet. Diabetes or prediabetes. The ketogenic diet reduces the body's requirement of insulin by lowering blood glucose levels. And this is achieved by limiting carbohydrates and forcing the body to burn fat for energy. With this, people suffering from diabetes and on insulin will require less insulin. This also reduces the risk of large dosing of insulin. And studies have shown that it improves insulin sensitivity. Besides, since this also leads to a decrease in weight, it helps pre-diabetics or individuals susceptible to diabetes who need to lose weight as a part of the preventive actions. Heart disease. A keto diet can positively affect heart health if proper judgment is exercised in choosing a suitable variety of healthy fat instead of saturated fats. Good examples of good fats are avocados and eggs, and they are a great tasting combination and heart-friendly. Studies have shown that keto diet, if followed adequately with good fats, can reduce bad or LDL cholesterol and triglycerides and increase the good cholesterol or HDL cholesterol. But here is a word of caution. Any person suffering from heart disease should consult their cardiologist or consulting physician before taking on a keto diet. May help with certain cancers. The keto diet has some success in certain types of cancers. One of the studies demonstrated that a keto diet can be used as a complementary intervention alongside chemotherapy and radiation in certain types of cancers. It is believed that the keto diet causes oxidative stress to the cancer cells, causing them to die and not affecting the normal cells. Calorie-restricted ketogenic diet has shown promise in malignant brain cancer. Though anecdotal reports and studies show the promise of the keto diet in the field of cancer, it still requires a lot more to be studied. Alzheimer's disease. Some studies point in the direction that ketones generated by following a keto diet can protect brain health and act neuroprotective. It is believed that ketones can help the nerve cells and provide protection and strength to the brain. And this has specific importance for individuals suffering from Alzheimer's disease and may be utilized as an add-on therapy to control the progression of this dreadful disease. Epilepsy or seizure disorder. The ketogenic diet has been used for childhood epilepsy or seizure disorder for many years. Even today, this is considered as an add-on intervention for such cases. Specialists treating seizures with dietary interventions have found that low-carb and high-fat diet helps, and thus keto becomes an ideal choice. The ketones produced by ketosis provides a sustained source of energy for the brain. And this is specifically recommended by the Epilepsy Foundation for individuals who are non-responders to other protocols. Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a brain disorder that affects the brain, nerves, and the nervous system. A treatment in the direction of being neuroprotective, as what we have seen in Alzheimer's disease, can also positively affect Parkinson's. A small study found to have a 43% improvement in the Unified Parkinson's Disease Rating Scale. And this was observed after 1 month of implementing a ketogenic diet. Polycystic ovary syndrome or PCOS. PCOS is a hormonal disorder that may lead to excess male hormones. This imbalance leads to the skipping of the menstrual cycle and makes pregnancy difficult to achieve. PCOS can lead to excess hair growth on the face and the body and can have long-term health implications like diabetes. Women with PCOS tend to be overweight and have higher insulin levels, and we have seen that keto diet may help in insulin management. Not much research has been conducted on this space at the very moment. Blood pressure. Diets low in carbohydrates and high in fat have shown promise in cases of high blood pressure. And this contradicts general advice to go for low-fat, low-salt diet with many fruits and vegetables. One study has shown that keto diet reduces SBP by 6 points compared to a combination of low-fat diet and medication which increased SBP by 1 point. Acne. Acne might have its roots in carbohydrate intake and fluctuating blood sugar. Studies show that maintaining a low insulin level with eating less sugar and processed food can help to improve this condition. Now let's understand foods to avoid in keto diet. All foods which are high in carbohydrates, sugar and starch are to be avoided. So foods such as bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, french fries, potato chips, porridge, muesli, beans, lentils, etc. are to be avoided. These are either high in carbohydrates or starch and not to be included in the keto plan. Cut all sugars, including fruit sugars, soda, fruit juice, sport drinks, sweets, candies, cakes, cookies, chocolates, donuts, breakfast cereals, etc. Beers are also to be avoided altogether. Now foods which are included. Meat. Yes, you can take meat. While choosing meat, you may want to choose organic or grass-fed, as these are not injected with harmful antibiotics and hormones and are generally a healthier choice. But keep in mind that proteins are supposed to be a smaller part of the diet and not the most prominent part. Fish and seafood. These are again part of the proteins and allowed in a keto diet. You may want to choose fatty fish like salmon. Big fish contains mercury, so it is better to buy fish that are not big in size and choose small fish like sardine, herring and mackerel. Eggs. These are great fats and also provide proteins. So go ahead and include them in your meal as fried, boiled, scrambled, in whichever way you want to have. Again, best to choose an organic one as they will provide the best nutrients for health. Oils and fats. You can use butter, coconut oil, olive oil and clarified butter or ghee. Vegetables. Choose vegetables that grow above the ground rather than the ones below the ground, as the latter are high in carbs. Onions, though being below the ground, can also be added in a keto diet. Include some great ones like avocado, broccoli, zucchini, etc. Vegetables tend to replace the carbohydrates like rice and pasta in a keto diet. And this is also a great addition since they add fiber to the gut and are super nutrient rich. Dairy. Go for cheese and butter, but avoid drinking milk due to milk sugar. Nuts and seeds. Choose nuts that are low in carbs like pecans, Brazil nuts and macadamia nuts. Avoid nuts that are treated like salted caramel or sweet chili. Avoid eating cashew pistachios as these are high in carbs. Now drinks that are allowed. Water. Of course, and drink plenty of it. If you get the keto flu, you can add a bit of salt to your water. Coffee. Yes, but with no sugar and probably very little milk. You can add some butter or coconut oil to make it a bulletproof coffee. Tea. All fine, but without sugar and milk. Bone broth. Go ahead and have this nutrient-dense drink. Now let's understand some potential side effects. So when you start on a keto diet, the body needs to get used to burning fat compared to burning carbs for energy. And this change in metabolism might have some transient side effects for the first few days. This is called the keto flu. You may feel tired, have a headache or body cramps. If you wish to avoid any of these side effects, then you can gradually cut the carbs out rather than all at once. But stop the sugar and the starches immediately, as it will help you to have an immediate drop on the initial pounds, which will keep you motivated to continue on this journey. And drinking lots of water during this initial phase helps to reduce or eliminate the symptoms. Adding some high quality salt in the water helps a lot. Now let's talk about some supplements to support a ketogenic plan. And these supplements can boost your keto diet outcomes. Though these are not compulsory, but when added, have a synergistic effect on the results. C8 oil. It is the most ketogenic form of MCT oil, and it is converted to ketones faster than any other forms of MCT. Minerals. This can come from high quality sea salt, and this helps when you get the keto flu. Creatine. This is an energy booster and helps to improve performance while on keto. Magnesium. Since in keto we eliminate many magnesium-rich foods like beans and fruits, it is a good idea to have this on board. Digestive enzymes. Changing the eating pattern to a high fat and low carb can lead to digestive health hiccups. So having some enzymes on board helps to alleviate such issues. Electrolyte supplement. Electrolytes are essential for the body and good to have them around. To save you from the hassle to look around for these supplements individually, we have included links of these supplements in the description of the video below. You may want to consider them to support your keto journey. To sum up, ketogenic diets have a lot more benefit than only weight loss. Its effect on diabetes, epilepsy and brain health is demonstrated, while there are many other areas that are showing anecdotal promise. Since this brings a drastic change to diet, it is always recommended to consult your physician or nutritionist to customize the best plan for your body and keep in mind the objective you want to achieve. We hope you have enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more such videos, we recommend you to subscribe to our channel and give a thumbs up to this. A little bit of encouragement from you will go a long way for us. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon again. Bye for now.